It's the night, Sunday night. Where are you? It's a primetime fight with JPM on Madden 24. Yeah, Jack, it's a fact. JPM's back in town. Join him, JPM, as he has a showdown with head-to-head on Ultimate Team. The best of the best have come to play. Coast to coast, there's one thing left to say. I've been waiting all day for Sunday night to play with JPM in a primetime fight. Watching him kick and running in the end zone. All because we love JPM. All we want is to say. It's Sunday night with Madden 24 football with JPM.
And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here we go.
Play action. It's Griffin. That one's complete out to Michael Mayer. The big fella. Inside the 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Michael Mayer, 76 yards. And the Ravens will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. First play from scrimmage all the way into the end zone. Look, the pass was good, but that run after the catch, that's what was really impressive.
And I think the big question I have is where were the safeties? Where was the tackling? Because going into this game, they had to know that they were going to be tested. That was a part of the defense that had to stand up. And on that play, not even close.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. First and 10, and they've got three tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll start here with Jackson. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They'll run again with Jackson. He'll be taken down well behind the line, and I think think he might have just given those 4 yards right back. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw it for a loss.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Beckham the return. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2nd down and 4.
Hand off to Gibbs, headed right here. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Now they'll throw it with Griffin. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket, no. Here comes the flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though.
Griffin.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Let's go.
They run on 1st down with Jackson, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
What up, what up? Welcome to the broadcast, Sunday Night Football.
Getting the tackle for loss. The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Boone to throw. His throw incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
19 tight.
To throw, Moon. And he's caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now a handoff inside, it's Jackson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up
up right now. The defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. The slot man in motion right. Play action. It's Moon. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Ravens will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
Azeez Al-Shaair in to make the stop. 2nd and 10. Griffin. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
I like his awareness in the pocket there. Nowhere to go with the football. So instead of forcing it to the sideline, he's just going to put this one into the harbor and live to fight another down without getting wet.
On 3rd down, Griffin. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away, and it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Now a hit and a loose football. It looks like one of the DBs has it.
And that's what friends are for.
I don't know what. I never recover fumbles. I don't know what the fuck that's.
Without a doubt, because he just took care of you
What the
and your
fuck?
team
What
in
the
a
fuck
big
that
way.
is?
You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
We'll get this up to about the 44. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. A play fake. Now Moon. And he'll just get rid of it.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
The Titans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Moon. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one
Fucking
intercepted.
John Mayer.
Picked on by the free safety, Eric Berry. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Gibbs. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. A good run of 6 yards there, gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up.
That's a great run right there on 1st down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down. Gibbs. No gain on the play, and what to
do now on 4th and goal. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down.
Field goal.
Now Lutz for the field goal try.
Oh,
This is
good
an
job.
easy one, 23-yarder. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Off the middle they go with a big bang Jackson.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
They'll try the right side here with Bo. And he gets it down to the 32. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. 3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. On the give, here comes Jackson. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. And we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottle him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A 23-yard run. And the Titans have cut it back within a score. Moody good with the extra point. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
It seems like every time I make that throw, bad things always happen. It's going to be 21-10. Watch.
Chances are there's going to be someone there, and sure enough,
That's always how it happens. When the dollar was good, you usually fucking ring and score a fucking field goal. You know, what do you expect?
Behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. That's complete to Bo Jackson. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle.
3rd and 2.
They run with Jackson out of the gun.
Running room galore.
An excellent job of finding the opening as he's got got this now all the way down to the 22.
All I do is just shake my head in disgust. That's all the fuck I do. All I do is shake my head.
On 1st and 10, Moon. Over the middle, this one into the hands of Hester. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover.
And if you can, it's fucking me.
Their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now
Yeah,
they're
you
looking at
remember,
first
remember it's fucking me.
Here's Moon. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing in the
Yeah, if
shutdown
we're no
mode.
Jamel being any
Even
better
backed up
corner
early,
than him.
they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there and don't let them put some points on the board.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Seems like I'm always the one kicking it off. Why can't I defer kicks? I hate kicking off at the second half. Hate that. In the mud, Belichick wants to avoid so much strategy like that.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
To throw on second down, Moon.
Catch the ball. Catch the fucking ball.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes.
I bet if I threw it anywhere, I hear get picks and fucking dump off passes. Yeah, I get picks right to the defenders. The fucking guy drops the shipping shit. I'm sick and tired of it. I really am. Really sick and fucking tired of it. See how he thinks he's like a fucking wheelchair, just have to slow the fuck down the turn. Jesus Christ. I'm glad I got the pick. Come on, man. Score with the ball. Touchdowns are at a fucking premium in this football game, and I don't need this bullshit. See the cutback line? Every time I cut back, I just stop. I'm a dead fucking stop. And everyone else, the pursuit, the wave of pursuit hits me from behind. It's a 1 yard fucking game, you know? I can't run the ball. All is good. If I throw a pick six, oh fucking well. It's not the first, and it certainly won't be the last fucking time. So, you know what? I don't give a fuck. I've lost games with 21-point leads in the third quarter.
A loss resulted.
To throw is RG3.
Yep. No time to throw, nothing.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around,
Rotten
making
fucking
plays
offense.
on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
The kick by Watts is
Yep. All because they don't want to understand how to catch the football and don't understand how to fucking run it back. Just let me slow down first before I turn, dumbass.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Well, you add little shit up between the turnovers and that dumb shit. That's why you lose close football games all the fucking time.
The Titans offense.
Well, it is.
So now, Charles, this drive
all
may be a
the
touch
fucking
more
time.
important trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
There you go.
Everyone goes through this because
Maybe I've seen people make 3rd and 40 on my ass.
games where it just doesn't go right.
So it's like a 3rd and 2 to a professional gamer. Shit.
Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your
Well, it's only 3rd and 29. And since JPM, miracles never cease to exist.
On 2nd down, here's Moon.
Right? Can't tackle, can't.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down.
They catch the ball and run for more yards than the route was designed for.
As a manageable situation.
Hey, 3rd and 5. That's hickory dockery easy. I need a pick 6. It's that simple. I need a pick 6. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Run, you dumbass. I told you that's why I love that zone blitz. It fucks everything up. That's why I couldn't do that whole spot too, because you do the short passes, you have to jump at defensive lineman, especially if it's like a pass rusher, you'll jump right out in coverage.
And you say no better sight. Well, not
Yeah, that's why I love I almost had a pick 6, but just too slow. It means a fucking defensive lineman for throwing that way out. But I don't expect him to run it back, but people like Eric Berry, or a good linebacker, like a corner, I expect pick 6s out of it. You know, not fucking
He couldn't make it into the end zone. Tackle there by Michael Pierce.
We know that old expression.
I expect you to make a good return, you know.
I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy.
But you know, I don't really care that much.
Doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
They just like catch the ball and they fucking dump to a dead stop and look around. It's like fucking run. Dumbass fucking team.
We're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's a start.
This dumbass runs fucking backwards, going in circles. Oh,
they're able to stop him short.
dumb fucking team. That is one dumb ass team. Look at the dumbass. He's fucking trying to go away from a guy running in circles backward. Talk about a fucking retard. Just kick the field goal. Every time I go for it, it always nuclear fucking catastrophic disaster in my face. Kick the field goal. The defense is playing decent enough where, you know, I don't want to say, damn, if I was a kind of field goals, I would have still won the game. I don't want to hear that. Just kick the fucking field goal. Games like this, you gotta take the fucking points. As much as I love to go for it, and not just take this game out, I can't. Because the offense can't move the ball at all. Definitely can't run the ball. And I can't afford it. I'll go for it 4th down 3 times in a fucking row in a game and get fucking 0 points.
They've got good starting field
position as they
come
the ball.
Here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Play action. Moon. Bringing it in. Jackson left side. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
That's the only thing that's working for him.
Line. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Well, just keep on doing it. I haven't stopped it. I haven't stopped it at all. Last time he run that, he had a walk-in touchdown. They still have yet to tackle him. Even my base 46 can't stop it. It does, it fucks everything up. Their gaps and everything. And that fucking Reggie White's slow as a fucking cow. Running around the fucking corner, you know.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off.
See, this pattern is when you kick fucking field goals, you lose football games. But hey, I mean, you know, what can I say? And against the CPU, you get hit stitch, but not against this. I gotta do a zone blitz or something. I gotta fuck something up.
He used that frame right there to
This
absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Now a first down throw. Moon sliding out of the pocket. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them.
I'm glad I do have a lead, but I mean, come on.
One possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They
I'm gonna
gave
do
it an effort.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Moon. He finds Mayer here.
Yep, first down.
Down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They come up on a 1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and a PAT for the lead.
That Javon Curse is pretty fucking good for 81 overall.
It's a gain of a yard.
That motherfucker. Shit. I should have got him instead of DJ Reader. Reader just fucking sits there.
That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Hey, well, he's running quarterback in his zone running shit. Read option, you gotta fucking move. You gotta be able to run down the line of scrimmage.
Play action. Moon.
Yeah, baby.
Interception.
That's why I got Elliott. He's good tackling and good in coverage. But in the middle, huh?
9-yard line.
Now, let's just run this fucking clock out, please.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to
Don't run it
maintain
anymore.
their slim advantage. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Guess who made the tackle? Yes, Reggie White. Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention.
You know why
during
he
the
keeps
scouting report
throwing the
meeting.
ball,
And,
though, because he
Brandon, when
can't.
they do those, they talk
He
about
wins
the
it, well,
top
one
plays
against
that these guys
Myers.
like to run. The best
See,
ones
this
are
pressure, I can't ever get even get a small pass away.
want to take away, and they've done that pretty
Yep.
successfully in this game.
What do you know? 3rd and 13. Typical fucking offense.
Very important 3rd down here if they're
3rd and
going to try and get the
13.
football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs. And
Well, you can't expect a 3rd long and 3-yard out routes. I mean, give me a break.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be 4th
Let's go
down.
for it, because even if they do squirrel, they won't be able to run the clock out.
So you got to think if you're on the defense
Well,
side
let's
of the
do
ball,
that.
you're pretty happy with what you just
And run the
accomplished
fucking
there.
clock out.
Yeah, like you said, got him out
Have no
of
time to run it back.
Kept him short of the marker. They'll try and throw forward.
Yeah, that's good.
As he can.
I'm always afraid now. I used to do that a lot over the short pass over the middle. Not now.
He didn't get much more than that, but it's enough for the 1st down. Griffin. That's complete to Tony.
This football team is so fucking retarded. It really fucking is. There's a blocker right there and he lets it go by like, running around in fucking circles and shit. I mean, Jesus Christ. Play the fucking
Counter play. Here's Gibbs. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
well,
This
3rd
is an
and
absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters.
Why does
here.
it gotta do a counter?
Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early.
Why are they moving? It's not even a fucking motion play. Dumbass. I told you this is a dumb-ass fucking team.
Right now, this is 3rd and inches.
It is a dumb-ass team. Period. Oh, yeah. Ball game. Fitzgerald. That'll do it. And that's what I should have been doing, scoring more touchdowns. There you go. You want to keep it on that blitz and shit all the time. You better have corners. You're doing that.
Now Tennessee going to use the second.
Yeah, if you're going at just literally one of the receivers, you got to throw
in
it.
this 4th quarter of play.
Lurk ball, so obviously he's ain't no lurking ain't no good at lurking.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect
I mean,
to
it's
go
not
for
like
2.
I'm running the ball down his throat. He's not getting a chance to lurk. I'm throwing the ball almost every snap now. So obviously he doesn't know how to. If he does, it's too late.
two-point
Good.
conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead.
So he can score a kickoff return, but I'm not going to let that happen anymore. If you're going to score against me, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to go 99 fucking yards on my ass to earn it. I'm not giving these free blow fuck touchdowns, free random fucking spontaneous special teams fucking touchdowns anymore. I'm not doing it. I can't afford it. Enjoy your short fucking field. I don't care. All these prime time Madonnas, Chad Johnson, star elite shit. All these fucking receivers and running backs putting the ball back. It's like, you know, they get to the 40 fucking yard line anyway. So, you know.
On first down, it's moved.
And this is
intercepted, and that should do it.
Now, definitely over. Good job. I get credit for the shit. Well, we won. Good. But you got credit for something. Well, I guess we do another one. We'll do another, and then we'll do some solo battles, I guess.
Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out.
Oh, hey.
Let's play.
And Joey Porter, too. Broski. Sure, that can be a comeback route against Joey Porter, 89. I mean, 86 Andrew Hopkins. So it's all about the pass rush, because if you don't get the timing down, you're screwed. Yeah, okay, I'll teach you. Well, they changed the Broncos.
Off we go from Denver. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Griffin. His throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 39 yards there, a big one.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
They'll throw on 1st down with Griffin. And his throw's going to be in.
I hate having running backs as receivers. Who do they think they are? I need a new playbook. It's a good playbook, but still got some big flaws in it.
2nd and 10 now. Griffin going underneath. Gibbs has it.
I think that running backs are throwing short passes. That's nice.
The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another 1st down.
I like it.
I can't catch. I can't run around. You're too small. No good.
Great mismatches, throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone
I'm going to go to route run right there at running backs with Christian McCaffrey. The other one would suck dick.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs from 17 yards out. And the Ravens put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Shot's good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Returnable here for Hester.
Oh my
Return is going to be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Griffin.
Hey, Reader means he's good at one up and run, but you know, he just sits there.
So the first catch for Jerry Rice, always fun to talk about.
I want somebody who can
They're so good. He leads in so many categories.
Be big, but also run too.
What do they say? He combines ridiculous statistical supremacy with crazy longevity. How about this? Most receptions, yards, touchdowns, just to name a few.
To the races, down the right side.
Shoddy fucking pass.
A great play there. 52 yards. Broncos are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Now Matt Prater for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
I guess someone wants to join JPM tonight. Okay, well, whatever.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Yeah, there's crazy formations like the 46 and the odd and under formations. They always give up big plays. Everything's out of fucking alignment. Never can keep everything contained.
Offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense.
Oh yeah, baby.
Down to the 10. Touchdown. Zay Flowers, 72 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Lutz to try to add the PAT.
He caught that motherfucker for a touchdown.
It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Now Hester will get a shot. Returnable here for Hester. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
I mean, things always happen.
Ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful.
There you go.
You scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again.
Here,
No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. On second down, this is Jackson. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, that is incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play.
Slipped up on their first series. They're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Here's Beckham. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 44-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
These guys running back out of the backfield. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3. Gibbs straight ahead. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defense in front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low. Get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
Ravens 14, Broncos 7.
From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. They go play action. Griffin. These guys target. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Another run for Gibbs here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
Play action. Now Griffin. He'll buy some time right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. The kick by Lutz is good. And they will move up by 10 now. 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this 1st half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They go play action with Griffin, rolling to his left. And the pressure
pressure getting to RG3. He's brought down for the sack.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
3rd down and 10.
From the shotgun, Griffin. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. And this one's going toward the sideline. They'll try to play keep away from Beckham. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's about to happen, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. You also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And some room to work.
42 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play action. It's Griffin. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
On the set.
Now they'll audible to something else.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Now Griffin on 1st down.
Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
On 2nd down, here's Gibbs.
Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
3rd and 2. Now Griffin.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. When there's extra defenders on the field, dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit into football.
Come 19. Come 19.
They're going on 4th down. It's Griffin.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a 1st down as they're into field goal range now at the 30.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play.
So a big play there on 4th, and now 1st and 10 at the 30. Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs.
They'll get it to the 23-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the 1st half. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. To the outside, this is complete to Jackson. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense has been stuck in neutral much of the game, and on that last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive.
Famous
this offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw is RG3. Buying time to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Now it's Griffin. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
At this point in the game, and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Griffin. They set up the screen to Bo. 20, 10, and all the way home for a Broncos score. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Broncos are back within a score. Extra point good by Prater, and the lead will shrink to 6. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Offense set at the line for this next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 89 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Come on.
Griffin now off the bootleg. Under pressure and down he
Oh, hey,
goes.
this gets blocked, comes right off.
Back at the 36.
Mega pitch.
Tyler Matakevich from that outside linebacker spot. Gets in there. It's a loss of 9. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now Griffin. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
Gonna have to try it.
On the run there, that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Now Lutz for the field goal try. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is
Good.
good.
Maybe those have like 54, 55. So that's good. But
So 3 points response
not what I wanted.
with a touchdown in his 3rd quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the 2nd half and take over.
Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action in Denver. Here's Griffin. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
79 Broncos.
Griffin. He will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. A sizable 16-yard chunk here. The drive continues.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they've wanted to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots, and right there, he slides in with ease for the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And incomplete on a deep ball.
Well, they had that one sniffed out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now a handoff inside, it's Jackson. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. There's Griffin to throw. Flush to his right.
And this is Michael fucking Vick. Michael Vick in the pocket. Damn. This motherfucker's scrambling all over the goddamn field. Christ. Kills everybody else except the fucking quarterback. Christ. Maybe I should have a team that's contain the fucking quarterback.
After the touchdown, out is
Contain him. I know the pass structure is a little screwed up, but still. I don't know. It's always something. They don't want to fuck up on it. It's either the asshole or their urethra. It gets screwed in.
The Baltimore
You know,
offense at
it's
the line set to
always
get
something.
going. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Jesus, second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback, because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Lanny, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
Griffin will get this
Taking a
complete
drop
to
ball.
Kadarius Toney. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
And a catch made by Hopkins. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 20-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
First down, Baltimore.
Tag. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
From the red zone now, here's Griffin on first down. And his throw here's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. Here's Griffin. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Cougar 19.
Out of the gun, Griffin. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
19, go.
From the gun, it's Griffin. And it's caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point game.
Broncos 21. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40.
Ready, ready.
They'll come up, 1st and 10 here.
Bobcat.
On first down, Griffin. That's caught by Jackson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
6 yards. That's good. For on Denver Broncos. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Deputy.
They'll throw on first down with Griffin. Complete. Jefferson the target. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. It's caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything.
Apparently now they don't have to stop their offense.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score
No.
game now.
Right side, the only thing I need is a first down to win the game.
And they have to. It's not a high percentage.
First down or 2.
Not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Where's our neighbors, you know?
So just over 90 seconds to play, and this would figure to be about as critical as it
Call
gets
the
here.
timeout,
Now
please.
the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk
What the hell
about
is
what
that?
to do next.
Hands teaming. Fuck fuck does that even
So
mean?
just over 90 seconds to play, and this would
Oh,
figure to be
like your
about as
hands.
critical as it gets here.
Oh, I see. That's what they mean. I heard a hands team. I heard about that.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. A tough
Okay.
one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed
They
it.
wouldn't
They
have
don't
their hands
absolutely
team.
have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
18, 5 in. 6 is average. Let's go, let's go.
Now RG3. Short throw, and that's held in by Mayer. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Griffin going to throw it. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. 5 points of contact necessary.
Yeah, they cannot turn directions. I don't know how to.
Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline to talk over what to do next. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover it. And now the question if we don't late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football. I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Okay.
And he'll be brought down at the 34,
34.
well short of the 1st down marker.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the drive will
Got a
wind up
little
yielding
time
3.
left, but
So
don't
they
kick
get
it to
to
them.
3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
So,
Let's go now.
This is 1st and 10.
Check, smash, check. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Here's Griffin. He's going to let it fly.
Boo Jackson. That guy must be Randy Moss or something. Damn, bro, he's Bro Jackson. He's some motherfucker. Holy shit. That Boo Jackson is something. Jeez. That's the way you think you have everyone covered.
Here now, 2nd and goal. One last shot for RG3.
Get us. What can I say, John? It's what you do. You lose all the time. All in a force.
They're going to feel good about this one.
Because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end,
Christ, what else?
victory. They'll cherish this one, bro.
You fail. Once again. All right, ahead, put you in, Junior. So our fucking running back.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready for this Madden Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started.
Awesome game, though. Don't forget no credit for all these points. Yes. It's like not getting left. No.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
And Micah High, they just stand there just looking at him. I should have done. No.
It's Young off play action. They'll roll him out right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Can't even catch.
He throws there incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here's Brown on second down, and he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6. Here's Young from the shotgun.
Joe Jackson must be one god on this. He's a spiritual fucking player. Great. Serious.
That's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Fourth down, Young. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the Knights' opening drive.
Touchdown.
From the gun, Gibbs will give it. And he is tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now it's Griffin. Got a man. It's Moore. And he takes it down to the 10. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
Running back. Catch a fucking 90-yard fucking pass.
Now it's Griffin. And that'll be incomplete.
Up the middle of the
We do
field.
have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. That penalty accepted.
All the games I
and
win,
they move the ball forward. Here's
fucking
another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty. Hand off now to Gibbs. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Jahmyr Gibbs, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Let's go to the extra
Why
point,
got me
and it's
a
now
big
7th
foul
on the
against
game.
defense? I want a regular quarter defense. And that and the offensive play, but that running back receiver shit, that stuff's gotta go.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk,
There's
you
a mile
understand
high
if
here.
you
We got a
fail,
mile high here.
the onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
You didn't have that thing. That doesn't happen. What if there's an experience on it? It's all the fucking time.
Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush. And it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even
Actually
longer
happens
going in the
all
wrong
the
direction
fucking
here.
time.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for them.
Under pressure, they got him again. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. Young to throw on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover.
Oh, I won that game, so. Yeah, pass rusher than cover 3. That situation. Yep. That's alright. Level up. Level up. Good. Let's see. Oh, nice. Touchdown. Back. Alright. Oh, nice. Cameron Hayward. Stadium. That makes more sense. Oh. I mean, Wagner. Yeah, we're talking. Nice. Good. Maybe he can cover people downfield. I'm good. I got some nice cards. That's good. Yeah, but, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, let's see what we got. Rushing touch. Did score a lot of points, though. That's good. No. Should have been 8 games. Oh well. That's what it is. Yeah, 8. Good. I got some of my stats up, so that's good. Alright. I'll have to do that. Hey, Terrell. Good. Well, that's my next thing is later. Alright, cool. Hey, Terrell. Nice. Alright. Now, I want to sell. Well, I really want him. Ah! There he is! Here you go.
Here we go. Here we go, man.
I'll go through these cards. I want that one. Let's see what we got here. Yeah.
You have a piece of gum
Uh-oh.
up here?
You some.
Oh, I just want one. Watch you shut that curtain when you go to bed.
Okay. Thinking.
Nighty night.
Here you go.
Nighty night.
I'm thinking he'd be good to have. That's good. Not bad, no. He wasn't very impressive. Oh, I'll put him, Cameron Hayward, in there. 84, nice. Bobby Wagner, I don't know him. Yeah, you can sell him. I'll get Javon Curse. Good. Two good players. I'm getting, cool. Of course I'm getting Javon Curse. Crazy. Huh? Javon Curse? Oh, that'll be good. 84 Javon Curse. Good. Hey, Ryan Burns would be good too. Yeah. I got a defensive tackle. Traded Bobby Wagner for Javon Curse. Got some extra points available. Good. Very good. That could work. Then have Okinawa on the edge. Finesse move 83. Very good. I like that card. And I'll sell Javon Curse. good. It's so awesome. Good. 72, yeah. Very good. Nice. 2,000 coins. That's 500,000 coins, too. Nice. And if Hammer Howard don't work out, I'll get someone else. One more and that's it. Cool. Hayward and Javon Curse, see what they do.
Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Kadarius Toney going to elect to bring this one out. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so,
his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Here's Griffin. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up second down. To throw is RG3. That one's complete out to Michael Mayer. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A man who was the Georgia State High School Player of the Year in 2020. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Come on. Hey.
Griffin. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Here's Griffin. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I like those corners who can not only cover, but don't mind getting a little physical as well. How about the coverage on that play, knocking that pass away?
The kick by Lutz is good, and the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. So the opening drive stalls out, but the field goal does get them the first points of the night.
And 3 points, not to be underestimated. How about this, right? You're on the road, you're under the lights, national television audience. This is not a dress rehearsal, partner. This is for real, and a pretty nice opening statement.
What up, cheese?
Out there for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side. Because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Now a second down throw for Young. And that's out to the flat for Swift. There's some space here. And they'll get to it right away as he's taken down right there at the 44. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space and let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defense been dropping out in the zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Young will set to throw. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's second down. Now Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Now Young on 4th down. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10.
He's good.
He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. On the give, here's Gibbs. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play with the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Griffin. Complete to Likely. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Yep, but I basically replaced DJ Reader with he was right back with that. I got him back.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
No money back with that. Count that. Let me Wagner.
Read option, this is Gibbs. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. They go play action with Griffin. On target to his man, Likely. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Griffin. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. stiff arm. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to bring up second down. Young. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Young to throw it. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Young to throw it. It's out, it's loose, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A give right side for Gibbs. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try to keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The kick by Lutz is good. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away.
Actually, I think I get the
Trouble
ball.
there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, but that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
That throw by Young incomplete.
This is certainly a team that's proven
Nice
to
push,
start
but-
backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down now, but the clock continues to move. From the shotgun, it's Young. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
They'll throw again. Young. Open man right side is Tony. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. to throw, Young. And this one is incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it.
Smash, red.
Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. From the red zone now, Young. Right back to Tony. He's got another one. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it second down. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency. It's Young off play action. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down. Young now. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Fresh. That's a pass rusher. So, it helps. But anyway.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter.
If Gertz is good, if the Noah's good on the edge, he is a little better than Walker setting the edge like that, because Walker, he let him go. So that is an improvement.
And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
That's good.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
But,
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
yeah. I don't know.
The second half starts with a run by Gibbs. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And the Falcons get there. The
Let's see if we
Falcons
know
get the
what.
sack. Down he goes. They push him back.
He's pretty good on the edge,
In
man.
time on second down.
We're not nothing God's bigger than the rest of it. I can't do nothing about that.
16 yards to go. To throw is RG3. And that nearly the pick that they needed.
Well,
He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's fourth down.
we're going to have to play this one. Pound the ball.
Halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They cannot afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. And it's going to be a short field to work with after this one. It's touchdown at the 45-yard line.
Watch out now. 50 Fury.
It's Young on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
he's good. He can go through people. He's good. Good edge, you know.
Protecting him in this game, and there he
Good.
was hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. Probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Blaster, stick.
Now a second down throw for Young. The 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. This for field position after the big play. Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's Young. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back. Is trailing here in the second half. Last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
Red, yellow. Black shot.
Out of the gun, it's Young. He's got his man, London, right side. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. And now the Raven defense is going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. DeAndre Swift.
I recover the fumble. Anytime I take a fumble, I never recover it.
And the Falcons have got it back to within a score. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT.
Always 99% of the time I never recover it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
I need to ground and pound this ball.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. Past the 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 52 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
A lot of run plays. Gaps.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. To a gain of 2. And it changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here now a 3rd down and 8. Play action. It's Griffin. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Trayvon Walker in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. The kick by Lutz is good, and now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that could all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Looking to throw, Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Atlanta, Georgia's the spot. I'm glad to have you along for the ride. 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. Young off the play fake. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The offense on third down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 19. Here is Young. And that's going to be incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they have this lead.
Now they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he is caught. And he is going to have
I'll bring that safety down and cover the middle of the field.
be a big play there on
Don't do it.
4th and long. Throwing, Young. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That was a mistake on me.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Picked off by Martin Anderson. And the Ravens are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Another run for Gibbs here. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. The all-pro safety Eric Berry in on the stop.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. And he missed it. It's no good. And that'll keep this a 9-point game. Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
Young's throw into the hands of Pitts here.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. Now Young. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Young to throw. That'll be caught. It's Tony.
Why is he playing cover 1 instead of 2? Stupid. This is literally becoming second. It really is.
Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And it's good. It cuts it to 2. 16-14 our score. So down only 2 now. Still a chance to finagle their way into field goal range if they can get this onside kick. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So down only 2 now. Still a chance to finagle their way into field goal range if they can get this onside kick. Down the numbers. There he goes. The fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
60.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. This now a 3rd and 4. Here's Gibbs. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And his carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
The kick by Lutz is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. Well, a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board.
Defense.
Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Here's first down. Young. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That was the big shot for the end zone. You've still got a little bit of time here. You have to expect we'll see another. And remember, no timeouts left. So if you throw it short of the end zone and you're tackled, that's going to be the ball game.
He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football who always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Steps away to his left. That one deep for London. And it's incomplete. So the final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort
That was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
I don't know, I'll do a look at tomorrow. Objective. Let me know.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And no chance to get away as they'll get it down at about the 17-yard line. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. As we get a peek at the former number 2 overall pick, Mitchell Trubisky.
Well, he certainly had his ups and downs since being the second overall selection back in 2017. But when he's on, Mitchell Trubisky shows all the attributes you're looking for in a quarterback. Big arm, excellent legs for mobility. His key, being consistent.
He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Now Trubisky. And that is incomplete.
You're going to see this offense trying to spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
Taken at about the 36. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. So a long field ahead for the Ravens to start things out. They'll be led out by their enigmatic quarterback, the Heisman winner from Baylor. It's Robert Griffin III. There he goes, right side. Now he's loose at the 40. Now look out. To the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, 94 yards. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. One effort, it results in the touchdown. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. Just got to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. Now it's Trubisky. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. That's taken it around the 40. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Ravens will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out right at the 35. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And off to Gibbs, headed right here. Down the sideline he goes. Inside the 10. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Baltimore Ravens. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Gibbs will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time of the ball game.
And Brandon, it's a position where there's
God, Brian.
turnover, a lot of competition.
Nice, Brian. It's figures.
But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. And while we have a moment, we remind you that registration for the Madden Championship Series is now open. This year we'll be giving away, ready for this, $1.7 million in prize money to the best Madden 24 players in the world. And if you want to get in on the action, and you should, visit MaddenChampionship.com to get yourself registered. It's hard to believe how much that has taken off in recent years.
It's taken off so much, partner. I'm going to start to work on my game and register for a chance to win that kind of money.
2nd and 7. Here's Trubisky. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now it's Trubisky. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Reggie White in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. There's the Panthers punter now.
as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taken right about the 40. A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
Jahmyr Gibbs and the rest of the offense headed back out.
Might he be on his way to a record-setting performance here, Charles? Second quarter, and the yardage number already ridiculous.
And they always talk about just focusing on the next play. But sometimes it's okay to dream big because
I'm focusing on the fourth quarter already.
Listen, I don't blame you, though, because we could be witnessing some type of history here, and it's being done by him and, of course, the big guys up front who are creating the holes for him to run through.
Yeah, they've all been good so far. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Delay of game. Offense.
I think they're just a product of trying to buy themselves 5 extra yards.
And they want to help their punter out, right? Help with the angle, trying to pin the ball deep. That's exactly what they did there.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Off the option, here's Gibbs.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Audio.
173 yards
Who's
rushing
taking that
for
dance for
him.
the
Tough to
fence?
stop here this first half.
That was huge after being behind the chains on 1st down to make this second very manageable.
Man, how much pride do you have in an offense on 1st down to get that kind of yardage?
Okay.
Because it actually opens up your playbook on 2nd down. You can run it, you can throw it, you keep the defense off balance. I like that praise. Staying ahead of the chains, and they're doing exactly that.
Oh, he fakes the spike. And he's going to get into the end zone.
Somebody
So
come
the
watch
fake
that.
spike works, and they score. RG3, a 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
They can.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. And it is now 21-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Taken at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Panthers going to go back on offense here late in this first half. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here. But with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because one quarter was smoking the bandit there. They got a long way to go and a short time to get there. But they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
Partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Rolling to his right. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
That's it for the first half. So he comes out of nowhere. He's got this handlebar mustache, greasy hair. And he says, would you rather eat a jar of mayonnaise or 3 sticks of butter? And I look, what? All right, never mind. Third quarter action now. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. The Raven offense set to start this third quarter. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, down the numbers, there he goes.
How about this? And he goes diving to get as much as he can, following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. 245 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now run by Gibbs. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
The big part of the middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line. The whole blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. And he'll dive forward here to make sure he gets something out of that one, but not much. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Gibbs. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run it with Gibbs. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Backwards a bit. Another attempt now from 5 yards further back. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Now the return. Here comes Randall Cobb. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. The Carolina offense about ready to go. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Trubisky will throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Throwing here, Trubisky. And he's going to go down again. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Oh, Griffin's going to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
20! And he will dive to the turf and be marked down there. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down. Hand off now to Gibbs. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Panthers' 5-yard line.
On the give, here's Gibbs. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Griffin. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
One last shot for Trubisky. And that will be incomplete as time has Patriots. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.